What do you mean by that? You can't just drop a little bomb like that on me. You're sure, and I quote, they're withholding other data as well. What do you mean by that?
You know, I consult the federal government on forensics. And so, you know, they can't reveal all their cards yet. I'm sure because in discovery, they'll all come out because the defense has the right to get whatever's being discovered, and especially in how they're asking for it. And so, you know, typically as they're putting the case together, they're going to have data that they'll have to share eventually. But I'm sure there's more data that they're compiling off both the victim phones and correlating, and also off the defendant's phones. And it's a process. You know,
it is a process, and you've got to hand everything over to the defense under a seminal U.S. Supreme Court case, Brady versus Maryland. I went all the way to the Supreme Court, and bottom line, you have to hand over scientific evidence, all of it, good or bad for the state. That includes DNA, fingerprints, fiber analysis, you name it, plus electronics. Anything that has to be analyzed by a scientist or a technician, fingerprints, the whole shebang, hair evidence, mitochondrial, blah, 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 all has to be handed over. All defendants' statements, all the witnesses you're going to bring on, and possibly a summary of their testimony. Everything you've got that is exculpatory has to be handed over ahead of time. You might as well just give the defense the whole file, so it can never be said you withheld anything. So, guys, if this is true, the reports that he had been DMing, direct messaging, one or more of the 4 victims, did he know that this weekend was the weekend that Kelly Gonsalves was coming back to the house?